Hello everyone, this is Liam Murphy back with another edition of Blazing Bishop Breakdowns. We have a spicy game today. We're going to be looking at two titans of their industry. That would be Bill Gates, aka the founder of Microsoft. So if you have a Windows computer, he founded the company that created that. One of the richest people in the world, Bill Gates, playing with the white pieces versus, of course, Magnus Carlsen, the world chess champion, playing with the black pieces. This game took place in 2014. Okay, so Bill Gates opens up with e4, and Magnus Carlsen plays knight c6, the Nimzovich defense. And here, d4 is the best move, but Bill Gates develops a piece with knight f3. Almost never a bad move to get a piece into the game. And Magnus Carlsen challenges for the center with pawn to d5. Here, Bill Gates plays bishop to d3. Now, this is a move I do not like. And for all the chess kids out there, you do not want to be placing a bishop in front of your center pawn. So placing the bishop on d3 blocks the d2 pawn, which will make it harder to get your dark squared bishop into the game, because now you need to move this bishop, then move the pawn, then the bishop can get into the game on this diagonal. Now, why did he play bishop d3? Well, he wanted to defend his pawn, so if he captures back, but black does not need to capture back. Instead, white should have just taken the pawn, the queen takes, and then maybe you develop your knight. Okay, so bishop d3, not the best move, and Magnus gets a new piece into the game with knight f6, putting more pressure on the e4 pawn, now attacking it twice, and it is only defended once. And Bill Gates captures the pawn on d5. The queen captures, bringing a new piece into the game. Bill plays knight c3. This is an excellent move, developing a piece with tempo, attacking the queen. The queen must move, then you get to move again. So the queen goes to h5, putting, lining up with the enemy queen here, and if white castles, the queen will be lined up with the king. Here, Bill Gates castles. So looking at his game, he's played fine so far. He's gotten 3 minor pieces into the game. Certainly not doing any terrible moves there. The bishop on d3 is, of course, silly. It is harder to get your dark squared bishop on this diagonal. Of course, you can fianchetto it. But white is by no means, not getting crushed. Here, Magnus plays bishop g4, putting a pin onto the knight with the enemy queen, a relative pin here. And Bill Gates plays h3, attacking the bishop. Here, Magnus Carlsen moves his... No, he does not move his bishop. He plays knight to e5. What is going on here? So, Magnus' bishop is being attacked by the pawn on h3. And lots of pieces are getting around Bill Gates' queen. So, Bill has really one move, or he could play a couple moves here, but taking the knight is not something you'd want to do because you would lose your queen. And so Bill captures the bishop, which is the best move. You can take this bishop. It does work. So let's see what Magnus's plan was, though. He takes with the F knight, of course, getting a new piece into the game, knight to g4. So now we have a lot of pressure here. Magnus's plan is he wants to play queen h2, checkmate. And Bill Gates has one move he can play here. Unfortunately, the game did end because Bill captured the knight on e5 and Magnus delivered checkmate with queen h2. But let's look at what could have happened here. Now, real quick, this is a decoy tactic. This knight is doing a job. You have to know in chess what job your pieces are doing. So the knight on f3 is doing a really important job. It's stopping you from getting checkmated by queen h2. That's a really important job. Of course, if you move this knight, you're going to lose. So the knight takes on e5, and now you're no longer guarding h2, so you get checkmated. Now, Bill has one move he could have played here. Well, really, he could play 2, but one good move he could have played here. And I'll give you guys 5 seconds here. Pause the video if you want to see if you can find the move for white to save the day. Okay, if you came up with rook e1, congratulations. You just saved the day. You could maybe have beat Magnus Carlsen. as the richest person in the world. Now, let's look at if you don't play rook e1. Let's say you play queen e2. Okay, so you're attacking a knight another time. Well, here, black will capture on f3 with check. You can take with the pawn. You can take with the queen. It does not matter. Let's say you take with the queen, and you have removed the guard that was defending on h2. Queen h2, the knight keeps the queen safe, and you deliver checkmate. So, any move but rook e1, you're going to lose. But let's see how rook e1 saves the day. If rook e1, now let's look at that same sequence of moves. If now, knight takes on f3, and you can take with the queen. Well, now this time, queen h2 check, king f1, queen h1. You've actually given your king an escape square, and if this sequence of moves happened, the queen is under attack, the knight is under attack, and you are down a lot of pieces as black. So I think Magnus gambled, if you would, here. He said, hey, I'm playing someone that is nowhere near as good at chess as I am. So he played a move that is not the best move, right? Going back here, playing knight e5 is not the best move. It's not even close to a good move. But it is a tricky move. And when you're playing people that are worse than you at chess and you're really good at it, sometimes you can get away with this gambling, hoping it works out. I do not recommend you guys play like this. If you are playing someone, just try to play the best move. Do not try to get tricky and try to trick them. But in this game, it did work. Again, Magnus Carlsen with the checkmate of Bill Gates. I'm sure Bill was okay, though, because he still is a billionaire. If you guys are enjoying these breakdowns, make sure you hit the subscribe and like button and have a great rest of your day.